Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tyler Anderson. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwai up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
David Fry waiting for a turn at the plate. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
David Fry in the box now, takes strike 1. Next offering upstairs. And delivers outside. Kwai on at first, nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Now snap throw to first. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out.
When there's a lefty on the mound, you've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
Anderson ready to work. Chop back up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and Ramirez is set down. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, that's out.
First pitch misses.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Trout. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
At the plate, Nolan Shotwell. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1 on a nailer. They get 2. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. New inning getting started, and now Josh Naylor.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. Lane Thomas next to bat for Cleveland. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That is it. The center fielder, number 8, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And a good eye there. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Matt Moore up and loosening in the pen. Contreras also throwing. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the second.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Andres Jimenez, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two out, space is empty. High in the air, out to right. Adele going after it. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Anthony Rendon. Bieber back to work. And that one clips the corner. Righty to the plate.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2 struck him out looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Joe Adele. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. With the winning run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. Man at second. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a base hit right there. Here's the throw, the tag, and he's out.
That's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Going to count 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Bieber checks the runner. Adele back in standing.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The Halos down to their final strike. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 1 run on just 1 hit.